Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Ascension Wow Classic Plus. Back again with our Druid that we had just recently started. Now, the last time I was on here was Monday, but this time it's Friday. So, happy Friday, everybody, and I'm hoping everybody had a great week thus far. And we finally made it to the end of the week, you know. I think that is a definite positive for everything. And we're just going to continue right where we left off. So, where we left off was we were in the night elf starting zone. We still are. We're just going to be finishing things up and moseying our way along. Still keeping our eyes out for, special items and gear pieces that might be laying around in various parts. Also killing humanoid mobs for anything unique, which I cannot wait to see just what will drop from the fur bogs. Definitely like to see what drops off the fur bogs, if I'm honest. And we're going to keep ourselves preoccupied with our professions and everything else, so that way we can stay on top of everything. Yes, indeed. So, go ahead and take out these two trees before we fill up this vial, and keep it moving, keep it going. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this. We already collected that necklace. It was an attack power necklace that I collected in the last episode. In the previous episode, I should say. Instead of last, I should say previous. So, we'll go over here. We'll do the antidote quest, finish it, and hand that antidote off, and move on from there. So, it's Friday. It is the last day of the week. And I'm hoping that everybody had a pretty good time. That's for sure. I know my week has been quite chaotic. I will make these assumptions. Since I am doing this all on last Saturday. So, we'll see what kind of state I will be in. You guys won't know unless I do a live stream. And if I did, I'll probably sound like absolute garbage. Like, I'm zombie mode. So we're going to go ahead and turn in this antidote because it's a 5-minute timer and I have no time to climb all the way up and do all that business. So we'll do that. I am going to keep in mind the fact that I'm also still skinning and leatherworking. That way, if something changes between next week, I'll know. But yes. Yes, indeed. Now, I have thought about doing streams with this guy and other types of streams following with the videos that come out, but I hate being in this order. So, I'm thinking about a way to work around it. I just don't know how yet. But I will eventually figure it out. I will definitely try to work something out with that. I have also thought about if I can somehow manage to find the energy, do a live stream on the exact topic of what comes out. So, for example, if I did a Turtle Wow video, like I did on Tuesday, I would do a Turtle Wow stream afterwards. I think that would be pretty fun. But, I don't know how I want to do that yet. And I kind of like using this as a frame of reference to grab attention to my channel, just by yapping, talking to you guys. And having all that kind of fun stuff going on. Now, I did say that I was going to treat this druid like a healer. That's primarily because the server has a deficit. Because it's small and everything, it has a deficit of tanks and healers. So I definitely would like to bring that to light. There is quite a lack in tanks and healers. And I thought about changing my paladin back over to a tank to help with all the process and the gearing process, but I'm still going to hang on to Rhett, at least for a while. I'm not confident enough to tank, and I don't have any gear that I could use for healing. So it is going to be one of those little processes that I'll have to work it as I go. You know, I'm sure you guys know what I mean. Definitely. So we gotta turn this file in. It's vile. Get shitty stamina. And now we got our quest to go into the first town of the Night Elves, which is Dolinar. We'll hop down. Down again. Down another time. We'll run all the way over here, and we'll drop down. Just right. Just right. We got a lot of trees here, which makes sense. Wood cutting here in Darnassus would definitely be very profitable for the starting wood planks and stuff. Somebody did not like me taking down that tree. How inconvenient. It was not her business, and she made it my business. I had no qualms with her. I had zero qualms with her, but she made it a point. So, I had to answer in kind. As a druid, it's only necessary. It's only right that I should be chopping down the trees that I grow myself. Go ahead and get the delivery quest. And we'll make our way over to the first town. I would take the Flight Master there, but I'm not going to take the Flight Master there, because there is a quest on the road here that requires a bit of kill collection. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So weird to see the PvP Tiger mount from BFA without its extra bits and baubles. Definitely kind of weird. Let's go over here to Zen Foulhoof and grab his quest. And we'll do it right quick.
Now what?
Alright, let's go ahead and start with this. I would gather more, but I'm not wearing heirlooms, so I'm not invincible. And I don't like to make mistakes if I can't help it. I know it doesn't matter if I go down or not, but still. It's that little thing in my head that's like, we gotta be careful what we do. Always gotta be careful what you do. That's a lot of poison, folks. A lot of poison. I think it actually does so much damage that it pretty much does 1-to-1. 3 of them stacked up does 1-to-1 with rejuvenation. That's crazy. That's pretty crazy. Okay, so we got our spider stuff done. Now we gotta go find owls and night sabers. And we'll do that right quick too. Yeah, so I can't wait to see what kind of hidden objects are out here that are hiding in plain sight. I'm sure the furbogs will have quite a bit of druid stuff. Druid-related items, I hope. I would think so, anyway. Definitely would think so. We'll find out. Oh, they don't like dropping their feathers. Kind of weird for an owl that's full of nothing but feathers to not drop feathers. See, they drop fangs. See, they'll drop fangs, but the owls won't drop their feathers. Well, there was one feather there. One feather got. Moonfire seems to fall off a lot quicker in this version. Not gonna lie to you guys. Not gonna lie, it kind of feels like it. And it does a lot. It drains a lot of mana too. Yikes, my guys. Yikes, my guys. Woo. Alright. Let's get back in. So, nope, did not drop it that time. But I am getting eggs. A few eggs, not a lot of eggs, but I'm getting eggs. What kind of meat was I getting? Boar meat, that's right. I had to defeat boars. It's kind of weird that there's boars on a tree. Oh, it's raining too. Awesome. 'Tis raining, fellas. It was raining outside my house earlier, and I think it's supposed to rain tonight too. So I'm hoping that, well, nothing happens. The one thing that always happens is never happens will always happen. Murphy's Law. Alright, we need to get one more feather, so we need to find one owl. Gotta find one more owl. There we go. Nope, no feather. Yeah, golly. They don't like dropping feathers. They're like 90% feather. And they won't drop their feather. Kind of weird how that works, right? Well, I gotta find one more owl. Where, oh where could I find an owl? Pretty sure I've wiped them all out so far. Unless there's one hiding somewhere around here, maybe. No, those are all night sabers. Spiders are up that way, and the owls are usually up that way, yeah. Do I gotta wait for them to respawn? Is that what I gotta do? Oh boy, if I gotta wait for them to respawn, that would be nuts. Crazy. There's one right there, so maybe this will be the lucky one. Maybe this shall be the lucky one. The gates are open. Pow. There we go. It was the lucky one. The lucky one drops the one. Alright. Moving along. Moving along. Alright. What's in there? 2 silver leaf. What uselessness. Useless adventurers caches that I've been getting. Useless. Well, anyway, into town. Alright, seek redemption. We'll grab everything here since everything sort of kind of scales up little by little, but I am going to use this guy to stay ahead of the curve, so if I start out-leveling things, I am going to keep moving along, so to speak. That way, we won't have the whole discrepancies when I go into a new zone, not by choice, but everything just tends to kick my ass. I'm going to try and figure out a way to get around that. Definitely try to get around. What's this? Target list. Ah, rogues. Rogue rune right there. That's convenient. Very convenient. Alright. Go ahead and take that water. And we'll keep everything there. Let's see. Oh yes, they have this here. Forgot about this. Just some extra bits and baubles. Alright, let's turn this in. Yep. And build a jade, which is over that way. I am about to level up. Yeah, I'm about to level up. Go and grab this fell cone, we'll grab this fell cone and that fell cone. Oh, cool, discovering the lake. Just gives me the level. Awesome. That finishes that quest. That finishes that quest. We can keep it going. Visit the innkeeper. I'll go ahead and do that too, because I forgot to make that my inn, like I normally do. Recipe of the cow Dorai. I can turn that one in right away. And I think the best option is to see what we got here. Okay, got a chest that's pretty rough, bad. Oh hey, first realm first, Prestige 4 Hunter. So that guy down there I ran into earlier. He's pretty quick, I ain't gonna lie. Alright, let's do this. Go ahead and do this. Alright, and then grab this. So one spider leg, that's 13. Should give us up to at least 50 skill points in cooking. Yeah, 50. Oh, close. 1 point off. Not so bad. 1 point off is not too bad. Get rid of that. Mm-hmm. Alright. Let's see what kind of quarterstaff we got. Prophecy. Not so bad. Actually, it's about the same. Just no spirit. -2 spirit, really. And stamina. Rather keep what I got right now. Rather keep what I got right now. Do I have enough? No, I don't have enough. Alright, there is a quest inside. I didn't know. Go ahead up here and grab this quest while I'm here too. It's go into the cave behind to fight some satyr. Former druid. Because he can turn into a cat. Cat. Ooh, I spy with my little eye a hidden object in this room. What we got here? Crescent blade. The blade was submerged moon. Wow. This is this is definitely a hunter item. But man, swim speed increased by 15%. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie. Do a spell, I definitely. Yeah, I would definitely just put that on. No, even thinking about it. It's going on. uh, I don't see any more objects there. I did not check upstairs. That is one thing I did not check up here. There's probably something up there. Perhaps, maybe. They have a target list there for a rune for rogues. So maybe. Nope, just the mage trainer. Well, rats. Well, rats. I don't need that. I'll be honest. I'm going spell power. Alright, first up, what do we want to do? Go back in and get the innkeeper quest done. That's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. Alright. There's that quest. Alright. Probably mess with the... Probably this way, and then head down to there. I'll worry about that later, because he's... I think that guy's level 9. So... Should be okie dokie. Should be alright. Alright. Turn into a frog. Loser. Sanguine belt. Alright, this well might have something. The last well had something. Maybe this well? Yes, it does. A Forgotten Cane. What we got here? Moonwell Cane. Spell power. I'll take that. Sure. I'll even wear it, too. Because it gives stuff that I need. Go ahead and fill up this vial. We'll go ahead into the Furbog area. And we got a few quests here to do. I'll rebuff real quick. Keep it going. Keep it going, folks. We gotta keep it going. We got a quest up there. I'm pretty sure there's probably an item somewhere. Probably in one of these houses there. I don't see anything sparkly in the well there. In that font well. Whatever you want to call it. Got a recipe. Copper chain vest. Moving inside. See anything sparkly, folks? We're looking for sparkles. Anything that might be on the ground. Food crate. Not really useful. Not to me, anyway. I see something there. Lunar tome. I believe that tome might be a priest item. Alright. Go ahead and grab this. Yep, offhand. Probably for priests. We'll go ahead and grab this appearance. Alright. Now we gotta find... I think it's in that building. The dream capture. We're gonna need... I have just that reflex to loot everything, even though I got a bot that does it. Pretty redundant, if you ask me. I'll drag him out. Wow, somebody got 10 prestige? On a druid, no less. That's cool. I wish I had the patience to do that. Alright, let's grab this dresser. Grab that dream catcher. I am going to be checking the other house too while I'm here. Because I don't think there's anything in the shrine. I don't see anything in the shrine. Grab that warrior. Move him away. 1v1 me, bro. Tooth and claw. Fang and claw. Is that a better way? Yes, there is. Undeterred glint. Chainmail girdle. And I don't see anything else. Oh, we got the appearance for the Highlander's chain girdle. And I don't see anything in the shrine, so we'll go ahead and work our way down. Yeah. I'll head down this way, go towards the lake from here, and grab that quest that's down here. Probably some items over there too. Maybe I can see them from here. Anything that sparkles. That's pretty much what we're looking for. Anything that sparkles, even from a distance. Gotta keep our eyes peeled. Even in these areas where there's just seemingly nothing, there's always something. It always seems that way, anyway. Alright. We gotta get through his RP. Alright. Come on, give me your next quest, bro. Give me your next quest. Okay. Alright. Now we gotta go fight the Timberlings. Fighting more than just one? How bold of me. I did not mean to do it, but they wanted me to do it anyway. Alright. Well, we're getting close to the end of the episode, so I'll try to finish up as much as I can here. So that we can end the episode for the day. I will say it has been a really good Friday. We made some progress. Not tremendous progress, but some progress. The Night Elf Zone is not... I'm not familiar with it very well. That's why I don't really like being an Alliance Druid, because normally I do Tauren, but I do need to get that one Alliance path. Obviously, to also see all the different Alliance items that I can run into from these zones. That way you guys can see what I find and dig up and everything else. Alright. So, we'll end this video off with this Timberling down. I'll continue this series on next week. Or whatever I want to do, honestly. I'm hoping that this series will be well received, just like my Paladin. So if you do like to see more of this, do leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel to let me know that you want more and you enjoy my content. Do leave a like just because it's a new series. I want to see how you guys want to do it, how you guys want to see it. Leave comments down below for ideas, suggestions, tips, anything that you think that I might need for this Druid, even though I'm already good at Druid, but I like to hear your opinions. And ring the notification bell after you subscribe so that you can stay up to date with me on my streams and when I post my next videos. And until next time, my friends, peace out.